Is the world safe for women? A question that may seem simple yet holds a world of complexities. As we navigate through the 21st century, we are confronted by the grim reality that in many corners of the globe, the basic right to safety is a daily struggle for women. This is not a battle fought by a few, but a global issue that calls for our immediate attention and action. This video aims to shed light on this pressing matter, focusing on the 10 most perilous countries for women. From war-torn nations to societies deeply entrenched in patriarchal norms, the dangers women face are as varied as they are widespread. By highlighting these hotspots, we hope to raise awareness and prompt a dialogue that could lead to real tangible change. Today, we delve into the 10 most dangerous countries for women, a wake-up call to the world. Imagine being born in a country where your rights are a subject of contention. Welcome to Afghanistan. Here, the battle for equality is as rugged as the mountainous terrain. Women face an uphill struggle every day, battling societal norms, safety concerns, and stark gender disparities. In a society where a woman's voice is often suppressed, the echo of inequality resonates loud and clear. Statistics reveal a sobering reality. An estimated 4 out of 10 girls are married before they turn 18, and the literacy rate for women hovers around a meager 12%. But amidst these grim figures, stories of resilience emerge. Stories of Afghan women who, despite the odds, strive for education, for autonomy, for a better future. They are the unsung heroes in a country where being a woman can feel like a battleground. In Afghanistan, the battle for equality rages on. In Syria, conflict has ripped through the fabric of society, leaving women exposed to unimaginable horrors. The relentless war has not only shattered homes, but has also snatched away the basic human rights of women. From the fear of violence to the struggle for survival, Syrian women bear the brunt of war's cruel aftermath in a way that defies comprehension. Imagine living amidst chaos where every day is a battle for survival, where the luxury of safety feels like a distant dream. This is the grim reality for countless women in Syria. The conflict has stripped them of their dignity, their safety, and their rights, leaving them in a state of constant fear and vulnerability. Stories of their resilience echo across the war-torn landscapes, painting a picture of courage in the face of adversity. But these narratives also highlight the urgent need for change. For women in Syria, safety is a luxury amidst a sea of conflict. In Yemen, a crisis unfolds, and women are caught in the crossfire. Indeed, the women of Yemen live under a constant state of siege. The ongoing conflict has created a dire situation, where women face unparalleled dangers every single day. The siege on Yemen has resulted in a humanitarian crisis, with women disproportionately affected. They face the threat of violence, both within their homes and in the wider community. The conflict has disrupted the healthcare system, leaving pregnant women and new mothers in particular, in a precarious situation. In addition, the ongoing crisis has dramatically increased the levels of poverty and food insecurity, pushing countless women into desperate conditions. Many are forced into early marriages or human trafficking as a means of survival. Education, a critical tool for empowerment, is a distant dream for many girls, as schools have become battlegrounds. Yemen, a nation under siege with women bearing the brunt. This is a wake-up call for the world. The women of Yemen need our support, now more than ever. In Pakistan, societal norms and traditions often serve as chains binding women. A deeply entrenched system of patriarchy has left many women living in a continual struggle against inequality and injustice. Yet, in the face of adversity, Pakistani women are not just surviving, they're fighting back. From the bustling streets of Lahore to the remote corners of Sindh, women are challenging the status quo, demanding their rightful place in society. They are lawyers, activists, journalists, educators, fighting tooth and nail to dismantle the patriarchal structures that have held them back for so long. They are mothers, teaching their daughters that they are not less but equals, instilling in them the courage to dream and the strength to pursue those dreams. They are young girls refusing to be silenced, refusing to be sidelined. This is a country where every day is a battle against ingrained sexism, against centuries-old traditions, against fear and silence. In Pakistan, the battle against patriarchy wages, a fight for the basic right to safety. In Iraq, the echoes of conflict still reverberate, causing untold suffering for women. Every day, women in Iraq face a gauntlet of adversities. From living in conflict zones where the threat of violence is a constant shadow, to navigating societal pressures and cultural norms that often limit their freedom and rights. Yet, amidst these challenges, there are glimmers of hope. Courageous organizations and individuals are tirelessly working to ensure women's safety and empowerment. they are challenging the status quo, advocating for equal rights, and providing essential support to those most vulnerable. These efforts are not without their difficulties, but they represent a critical lifeline for countless women. They are proof that even in the darkest of circumstances, change is possible. And it is through this change that the women of Iraq are finding ways to rise above their circumstances, courageously overcoming adversities, one day at a time. In the heart of Africa, in South Sudan, Chad, DR Congo, Sudan, and Sierra Leone, women face a myriad of dangers. From the searing deserts of Sudan and Chad to the dense rainforests of the Congo, women grapple with threats to their safety and dignity. In South Sudan, a country torn by civil strife, women bear the brunt of conflict. In Chad, the cultural norms and traditions often deny women their basic rights. The Democratic Republic of Congo, often called the rape capital of the world, sees women subjected to unimaginable atrocities. In Sudan, women fight against oppressive laws and societal norms. And in Sierra Leone, the aftermath of a decade-long civil war still echoes in the lives of women. These are not just individual struggles, they are a collective reflection of the dire need for global support and action. A call to the world, it's time to stand with the women of Africa. The journey through these 10 countries has been harrowing, to say the least. We've journeyed through Afghanistan, where the battle for equality is a daily struggle, and women face safety concerns and gender disparities that are hard for many of us to even fathom. We've seen the devastating impact of conflict on women's safety and rights in Syria, where the plight of women in war-torn areas is not just a news story, but a horrifying reality. Yemen, under siege, is no exception, with women bearing the brunt of the ongoing crisis. We've also explored the patriarchal norms and societal challenges faced by women in Pakistan, and heard stories of resilience and efforts for change. In Iraq, we've learned about the adversities women face daily, particularly in conflict zones, and how organizations are working tirelessly towards women's safety and empowerment. And finally, we've taken a regional perspective, looking at South Sudan, Chad, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Sudan, and Sierra Leone. In all these countries, women are facing critical situations, and there is a desperate need for global support and collective action. Each of these countries tells a story, a narrative of struggle, resilience, and the ongoing fight for women's safety and rights. It's a wake-up call to the world, a reminder that we have a long way to go before women everywhere can feel safe and equal. But there is hope. There are organizations out there advocating for women's rights and safety, working tirelessly to make a difference. They need our support, our voices, our awareness to keep doing what they're doing. So let's not let this be the end of the conversation. Let's share what we've learned, spread awareness, and support those who are making a difference. Let's use our platforms, our voices, our influence to bring about change. Because every woman, no matter where she is in the world, has the right to feel safe, valued, and equal. Remember, awareness is the first step towards change. Let's make the world safer for women, one step at a time. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We've journeyed through the rough terrains of Afghanistan, the war-torn streets of Syria, the conflict-stricken regions of Yemen, the patriarchal society of Pakistan, the adversity-filled Iraq, and the crisis-ridden regions of South Sudan, Chad, DR Congo, Sudan, and Sierra Leone. We've heard stories that chill the bones and seen facts that boggle the mind. But remember, awareness is the first step towards change. By understanding the severity of these issues, we can begin to make a difference. It starts with conversations, with sharing these stories and facts with those around us. So, if this video moved you, shook you, or made you think, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with your friends, family, and social networks. Subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening content like this. Stay aware, stay informed, and together, we can make a difference.